Hi there. Today I wanted to take a look at a Greek grape variety, and this is Malagouzia. The wine is called Neilis. It's from a producer called Anastasia Fragou, and it's from the Attica PGI, and the vintage is 2019. Malagouzia as a variety very nearly ceased to exist. Had it not been for the intervention of Vangelis Vasiliou, one of Greece's leading winemakers, it probably wouldn't still be around today. At that stage, in early 80s, 1983, Vangelis was working for Porto Carras, at that stage one of the pioneering Greek grape producers and wineries, and he identified Malagouzia amongst his experiments as a variety that was worth working with. He only had a single variety of it. He propagated it at his own vineyard in Halkidiki, and today almost all the Malagouzia throughout Greece is propagated from that one single vineyard. So yes, and it's a really interesting grape variety, so I think we owe Vangelis Vasiliou quite a bit for ensuring its survival. Anastasia Fragou, on the other hand, took over a winery from her father in 1999. They're in the best region of Attica, Mesogaia. Their winery is in Rafiki, and they have vineyards there. They have vineyards in Spata and Paikami. The first two regions being where they grow Savatiano, I assume largely for Retsina production, and then they produce red grape varieties and the Malagouzia at Paikami. And Paikami is the cooler of the regions because the nearby mountains have cooling breezes that come down and help the grape varieties to retain their acidity. So this is a premium vineyard for them, I guess. We've got about 14 hectares spread between those three locations. And really, although the winery was started in 1986 by Anastasia's father Constantine, it was when she decided to leave a career in business and come back and take over the winery that their production approach was revolutionised, and they started making really high quality wines. So they only make about sort of 40,000 bottles a year. It's quite a small winery. So the Malagouzia, handpicked from these cool hillside vineyards. The fruit is destemmed, gently pressed, and is given a short cold maceration prior to fermentation. Fermentation goes on at cool temperature to retain the aromatics of the variety, and so it's quite a long, cool fermentation in temperature-controlled stainless steel tanks. The wine doesn't age in oak. It's bottled relatively quickly, and actually, as 2019, I'd be interested to see how this particular variety has developed over time, because that's not a wine that's being made seemingly for long aging, but let's see. So first thing to look at, the colour. We've got a nice depth of colour, I suppose, unsurprisingly, given the fact that it's coming up for 4 years old. A deep, almost starting to become golden yellow there. Let's have a look at the aromas. The aromas are rich, peachy. There are notes of banana, which I suppose would reflect on cool fermentation, sort of estery notes there. There's almost a hint of raisin there as well, so some concentration. Let's have a taste. The wine is soft, it's juicy, it's smooth. The acidity is quite soft. There's enough to keep the wine sort of fresh and peachy, but it's not particularly tart or harsh. The alcohol on this is 13%, so it's not particularly high. It's allowing those sort of beautiful, rich stone fruit notes and almost a slightly creamy texture. So a little bit of lees aging, I suspect, to continue through onto the finish, which is lovely and smooth. It's a harmonious, it's a fairly simple wine, but with a nice intensity. It's medium to full-bodied. So it's a wine that would accompany richer fish dishes, white meats, that sort of thing. Probably not for particularly longer aging, but actually I think that stood up really quite well. It's got enough freshness and enough richness that it's been able to develop a little. And I think some of the depth of the wine is that sort of development note there. No, that's an interesting wine. So that was Anastasia Fragou's 2019 Malagouzia, the Neilis. Sorry, Neilis I should have said means newcomer. So I think the idea that it's a newcomer of this variety to Attica, to the region. And I think worth a try if you get the opportunity. So thank you very much for watching. Do please join us again. Do comment below if you have anything you want to pass on. Do like and share the video, and yeah, do make sure you join us again, won't you? Bye now.